What's up, world? How y'all doing out there, man? Me, I'm doing great. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's coming in here. Um, it's something's epic proportion is going down. And for everybody that follows my channel, um, this is one of the ones I've been talking about for a long time. I'm talking about maybe 2 years, 3 years, at least 2 years. And I made dedicated live streams to Crow Coin. Oh man, what's going on right now is amazing, amazing. And like I said, man, salute to all the people that support me, all the people that listen and pay attention. Um, you see what the power of investing is. You're looking at it. You're looking at it. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Al Dizzle. Yep, I got my crow steak. Yep. There's a reason for that though, but you get a lot of money for that though. But I'm gonna get on with it. I'm gonna explain a lot of this stuff so people can understand what's going on here. Now, the title specifically say what next. This is what's next. If you're not in the cryptocurrency already, um, the best thing I can tell you to do is be patient. Don't run into the market. What's happening, what you're seeing right now, is what you call hype. It's on every media station. It's talking about everywhere in the world. Do the opposite. See, this channel right here, this is not financial advice. This is just my thoughts and my opinions. Okay. And I just like cryptocurrency. And I think you should get involved with this market as you see days like today. But see, we're gonna break this down and let you understand what the heck is you looking at. You looking at right now is hype. This is over all hype right now. People are going extremely insane because of the news media. It's pushing it on every single network. They're talking about this. You know when they should have been talking about this? When Biz 101 was talking about this. Right now is the time for sellers to get out of the way. People that's paying attention, listen to me very carefully. My financial advice. You wait for a bad news. When you hear bad news, you remember the good news. Be patient. You should have been listening. Be patient. You should have been listening. Now you just watch what happens when you be dedicated. You watch what happens when you stay grounded, when you stick to your convictions. You watch what happens. Don't jump into a burning building. This is a bunch of hype. There's people buying Crow coin today that never bought Crow before in their life. Do you think they're gonna get rich? When I've been buying for years, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. This is what you call hype. Be anxious for the bad news, whatever it may be. Remember the good news and act accordingly. I was talking about this for over 2 years. If you didn't listen, that's on you. Watch. Don't waste your money. Don't lose your money. Don't allow me to sell to you. Don't allow me to sell my bag to you. And then you carry it from here. You must understand market caps. It's 100 billion crow coin. The market cap can only go but so high in a cycle. Everybody's talking about $1, $2, $3. Some of that stuff is outlandish, right? Don't jump into the media. Don't jump into the hype. I was buying this coin at 5 cents, and you could have too. I was buying this coin at 5 cents, 10 cents. You could have too. It's like 35 cents right now. In the past 3 days, two days, I'm up like $30,000. But that didn't happen overnight, right? I identified a project, and I was consistently investing it over time. And that's what happens. I accumulated that. Hold on, man. I don't know what's going on. I get an echo. Two. Mic check. Maybe y'all can hear me now. I hope I don't get the echo back. But I'm telling you, this right here, what I'm talking about, is the most important thing that you yes, pay attention to. I don't know why I'm getting feedback, man. Bugging. Let me see. Okay, that's what it is. It was playing in the background. All right, but anyway, listen to what I'm saying, man. Okay, this is the news right here. This is what you see. This what got everybody going crazy, right? But you're supposed to identify this before it happens. Now, what to do now? Pay attention, man. All eyes on Crow. My eyes is not on Crow. My eyes was already on Crow long time ago, right? So my eyes is not on Crow. My eyes is somewhere else because all the money that's running in the Crow is not going somewhere else. So what is next? What's next? What should I do? Now, let's understand what's driving this move. Okay. Chronos blast off to 3-year high after Trump media's $6.4 billion Crow Treasury move. Let's read that again, and I'm going to stop when I want you to hear something. Chronos blast off to 3-year high after Trump. Stop right there. Stop right there. Bruh, this dude, whether you like it or not, is crypto friendly. He runs the country. You better follow and pay attention because this is going to happen again to a few more other coins because of this name right here that's partnering with these type of guys. Pay attention. You follow the breadcrumbs, it leads you to the money. I identified Crow before all of this because I like the token, I like the crypto.com app. Now it's about to be even crazier because now it's in the mainstream right now. It's mainstream right now, right? You need to make an investment decision if you want to get in Crow based off what you're buying, not because of price action, right? Not because of price action. Don't just run into it because of price action. Understand what you're buying. If you understand what you're buying and you think you want to hold it long term, that's when you buy it. I will wait until the hype settle down. We need to see a bad headline. Let's get a bad headline. You see how the good headlines move the market? What I do right now, sell it to all the people that just coming in. Holla, you hold this, you take this. I just made a bag. You take this, right? That's the name of the game. Buying and selling. If everybody's looking at Crow, what is everybody not looking at? Where's all the money not going? That's what we need to be paying attention to right now. We need to understand, yo, these markets move because of this dude Trump. Understand that, right? All right, so we can read all of this. You can get into it if you want, right? Just understand this is what's making Crow move. It's a big news though. This is major. This news article is just completely major. They putting up $6.4 billion. It say Crow, the native coin of the Kronos network, which is crypto.com native coin. Okay, hit a 3-year high price Wednesday after and it's still even going right now as we speak. It's just going nuts. All right. Crow is the best performing digital asset over 24 hours. Blah blah blah. Y'all can read all this. Right. This ain't what you want to pay attention to. Right. This gonna drive you crazy. Trying to if you follow these news articles, you're gonna get your head your wig split. Right. Like what a lot of people was about to happen to a lot of people. All right, co-rise coming after Trump. They got the $6.4 billion. This is what you should pay attention to. All right, the Treasury being seated with 6.3 billion Crow tokens. Right, so they're gonna get 6.3 billion Crow tokens worth $1 billion at announcement. All right, so when they announced this, the token was like 15 cent, 16, 17 cent. Then once they announced this, it just took off on a rocket. So that means they already made triple their money. So at the time of this announcement, the tokens that Trump and them had was worth $1 billion. Now they probably worth $3 billion. All right. It say about 1.6 billion as it is writing, along with 200 million in cash and 220 million in warrants. So they got a bag. A further 5 billion equity line of credit has been secured to help fuel future Crow purchases. Wow. So they got all this extra money they about to put into this one cryptocurrency. Woo-wee. That's big, right? Now, when you say a lot of people say, well, they might dump on the market and dump all the tokens. No, because they have agreed to a lockup period. All right, see, look, see what it say? Stake that. I'm gonna show you why this is good. This is crazy. The stake is insane, right? Because I do staking too, right? But it say the Crow holdings will also be staked via crypto.com's custody platform to earn revenue, right? Pay attention. This is why I like Crow from the beginning because I like the platform. Then I realized they had a token that was giving me a return on my investment. So I start buying a lot of it and I just was getting rewards back. I'm gonna talk about all that in a little while. Cause ain't no way I'm going to sleep tonight. I just made so much money. I'm chilling. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up right now. And I want the people to hear this. Whether you watch it or not is on you. Whether you apply this stuff to your life is on you. But you just missed one. And I've been preaching about this. All right, so we watching all this. They got a certain amount of time they can before they can sell it. I think they got to at least hold it for like 4 years before they could sell it. But I think after the first year, they start unlocking tokens or whatever. But just know they ain't just gonna sell it overnight. This is a business move, right? Somebody identified a token that I identified already, but they just now doing it, and that's what you're seeing right here. But we saw this coming, and I made a live stream and told you about it. Let me see if I could find that and pull that up so you can see this. Right? I want to show you. I want to show y'all something for real, for real. This is why I say this channel right here, boy. People don't be paying attention, and it's on them. Um, look right here. Watch it. I'm sharing the tab. I think. All right. Look. About 8 months ago, I'm gonna show you why I say people need to pay attention. Right. I need to go about 8 months down the line. We at 3 right now. And I want to show you guys something. 8 months. Right here. Look, Biz posted this. That's my house and all that. That's not what mattered. Look at what I saw. Where we at? I just saw it. Okay. 8 months ago, the CEO of crypto.com asked if you want to know if you who bought the dip. And I said I bought the dip because I did. Right. All right. This is what I saw. And I made a live stream about it. Do you see this? This is CEO of crypto.com. He's standing with the president. They got a thumbs up and shit. This is around when Donald Trump was signing all those crypto bills and he was in the building. And I came on this mic and I said, what you think they in there talking about? Right? This was 8 months ago. Look, bullish on Crow, right? This is what they posted. I'm telling you, pay attention. 8 months ago. All right. So 8 months ago, that price was 15 cents, right? And it went down to about 10 cents. I was buying a couple years ago. So let's just say you had $25 a week and you put it in there for 8 months, but you had to stay consistent, right? And you had to buy when the market went down, buy when the market went up. You see what's going on. It's right there in your face. But can you be patient? Can you chill? Take a chill pill and stick to the course and be consistent and understand, yo, I just want to put $25 a week in here. All right. Let's say something. Let me look at my calculator. All right, let me look at my calculator. All right. So if I got $25 a week, so let's say 8 months, 32 months. It'll be 8 months, it'd be 32 weeks, right? Because it's 4 weeks in a year. I mean, 4 weeks in a year. I'm sound crazy. It's 4 weeks in a month. So 32 weeks, right? 32 times 25, 800. Right? So you would have been able to put $800 in there. All right. Now, times that by 3, because we did about a 3x, right? A 3x. So far, that $800 would be worth $2,400 right now. You do understand that, right? And your biggest regret would be what? That you didn't buy more. That's my biggest regret. And I bought a whole hell of a lot. And I wish I bought even more. I tell people that all the time. The biggest regret is that you wish you bought more. So right when I showed this, a light should have went off in your head, just like it did in mine. When I seen this, and I seen that he was doing all this crypto stuff, and I seen this. So we seen this. They warned us about this. You can see it. It's right in your face. Oh, well, don't nobody want to invest? Are you crazy? Are you not paying attention? We sitting at 37 cents right now, crushing the game. I would be calm. I wouldn't be running into this burning building because it's on fire right now. The market is going insane. But I want to show you a secret. All right, it's another token on here. Let me get this on the screen. Um, Chronos moving up the coin market cap. Let's look at this. I want to show you guys something. That's just Chronos, okay? Each coin has its own market. This Chronos right here, it's going insane. If you look at the year chart, let's look at the year chart. Okay, you had all this time. Over here, it popped up. You could have bought this. If you were just sticking to your script, right, and just buying, ownership is the key to wealth. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about the price. Worry about buying. Understand the assets you buy. Understand it's a good coin. You understand crypto.com is on the Staples Centers and UFC. They partner with all these brands. They official. They everywhere, right? Understanding what you're buying. You just doing what I was doing. Just buying a little bit at a time. I accumulated over this time period, probably longer. It's longer. It's been about 2 years. I accumulated 110,000 of these little tokens at 5 and 10 cents. Okay, this is going bananas right now. My portfolio. Every time this go up, I make $1,100. Every time it go up a penny, right? So my position in this is worth of probably 40 bands right now. But I didn't pay for that. I didn't pay 40 bands for it. Right? I was buying it at the low. I was buying it all through all this, little bit at a time, just adding to the bag, being consistent over time. Don't even remember how I got to spend the money. Don't even see the money because I'm being consistent with my investment, understanding that I'm buying something good. Then I see the Trump news. I'm steady buying. The market is not moving. Everybody's watching Bitcoin. What I come on here and say, yo, Bitcoin gonna move, but it ain't gonna move like these other ones when these other ones move. Like these other ones do 3, 4, 5x. If Bitcoin fucking 5x right now is gonna be at $500,000. Do you think that's gonna happen overnight? No. This is the type of madness that goes on in the crypto market that you can make thousands of dollars from. Like, no bullshit. Look at what happened. If you just constantly bought this whole time, you in profit today. You would be in major profit at that. Major profit at that. You just got to stick to the script. No matter if it's up or down, what I'm gonna do, the news come on. Look at how the market move. You see the ups and downs in the chart. I would go like this, up and down, scare the shit out of you. Come all the way down here. No, no, no. All this time is bad news, right? Now we got insane news. The market gonna go up. But let me tell you something, guys. What go up must come down. This thing might run all the way to $1. Consistently run to 45 cents, $1, $2. No, I don't know about $2. It's hard to get to $2. Let me show you why. You want to look at this right here. This is the market cap. This is how you understand. You kind of estimate how high it could go. We had $11 billion market cap right now. This shit was at a $3 billion market cap and shit. I remember looking at this at like a $2 billion market cap. I was buying them tokens, buying them. Right, bought them on the low end. See this max supply right here? Circulating supply, 33 billion. So you got to do math. The max supply, that's how many maximum it is. And if this thing, for this market cap to work, this price could probably go to like $1, 50. If that happens, I'm gonna be paid. I'm gonna get a lot of money. All because I stuck to my investment. Now, this is the crazy part. That's just one crypto, right? Let me see. What's this? Yeah, we can take that off. I'm gonna look at this. That's just one crypto. Now let's look at my account. Now we see the news. Trump partnered with him. It's major, right? Let's look at my account. Let me show you something. This is my account right here. Now, people was coming on here and out showing it. It was 40,000, 20,000. This is what happened when one. This is why this is what I'm telling you guys. You gotta pay attention. This market goes bananas. This is not your advice. It's just what I like to do. And I want you to learn this, right? So look, oh, this is just crypto. I got more. That $500 that disappeared. This is my cash. I just went into my crypto wallets and shit. All right, so this is my quote. To touch on what they was talking about earlier in the chat about staking, this is what I do. Right? This is why I even bought Crow. Right? This is my total balance, the amount of Crow that I own. Okay. Well, my average cost, you can see it on the screen, 10 cents. I was buying 5 cents, 10 cents, anywhere between 10 cents. Every time I went up to 10 cents, I would stop buying. And when it went back down to 5 cents, I would keep buying. When it went up past like 11 cents, I stopped buying, and it went back down to 5 cents, I keep buying. You know what I'm saying? I had my strategy, and I was just adding to the bag. And over time, I was able to accumulate this much coins, and which is good. So right here, this is the profit I'm in. But I remember vividly coming on this stream, looking at Crow Coin, and I was in the negative, like 2,000, 4,000, down, right? My position down. Look at it now. Just follow the breadcrumbs, right? Just follow the breadcrumbs, and it leads you right to the goal. Now, understanding this, now who else is Trump partner with? That's what we need to pay attention to. This is what this signaling to me. That token I keep telling everybody about, Ondo Finance, are we gonna have a repeat performance of what you're looking at on the screen right here? Trump Media, the same Trump Media just partnered with crypto.com. The investment firm been buying a bunch of Ondo token. Ondo token partner with XRP and all type of shit. They partner with Chainlink. Ondo token was in a White House briefing about cryptocurrency. They mentioned Ondo Finance in the White House briefing. Are you going to just keep watching? It might take 8 months. It might take a year. It might take 2 years, but you know it's coming. And you not see the same thing I seen with crypto.com. Before the Trump shit though, I just like this staking shit. Let me tell you why. So these 110,000 coins I got staked. Now, why is this a positive for me? Understanding that this market could go haywire, it could go up, down, whatever. But crypto.com is paying 20%. 20%. So would I put these 100,000 tokens in there, every year they give me back 20,000 tokens. So effectively, if you pay attention to why I even bought crypto.com, this has been the biggest position in my portfolio since I started for only one reason. I look at this Chronos as a way to get myself some what they call passive income, right? The higher the price of this token go, the more money I'm going to make from staking, right? So if this token goes, say it go, and people understand, or they want a quick buck, I don't look at it like that. I invested $10,000 or so into this coin, maybe about 13,000 or something like that. And I already done made back $6,000-7,000 rewards already, right? So the rewards is damn near paying what I paid for the buy the position, because I've been staking it the entire time, right? But what happens is now that the price is going up, yeah, the position is worth, what it say, 40,000, right? Just this one position. This is where I'm about to tell you what's about to happen, and you guys are gonna be amazed when you see what's about to happen. All right. So you got my opinion, not financial advice. So you got $40,000 over here. Now I could sell it and take the money, the 40,000, or I could just let the stake happen, understanding that the market might crash and go back down to 15 cents, whatever. Who cares, right? Because if that happens, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy more, and I'm gonna buy more and buy more. Would you think something like that happened after the news we just heard? Are them going to be having $5 billion to keep buying more and more Crow? They're trying to build a strategic position so they own all the Crow. What do you think? Is that good for the price or not? I think it's good for the price. I don't think we ever see 10 cent again in life. That's what I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but chances are after that type of news, where they're gonna keep buying for the next 5 or 6 years, I don't think Crow Coin is ever going back to 10 cents. I'm trying to find where the floor is. I'm more concerned about these rewards with this one because what would I do? Let's just say I sold it. Then what? I would take this money and go look for another investment, right? Do that. When I bought this play and I was thinking about this, I make approximately 400 tokens, 400 Crow tokens every week from staking. They put into my account, approximately 400 of them, right? Okay, let's say let's say Crow goes to $1. Guess what that means? The position would be worth $100,000, right? I can sell it and take the 100,000, or I could just collect the rewards every week, and that'll be $400 a week coming to my coming to me. $400 a week, right? Coming to me from crypto.com just because I got a stake. Doesn't that sound like property to you? Right? You buy a house and you leave it there and you put the money in there and somebody pay you rent. But guess what? You gotta do cut the grass, you gotta fucking change the roof, you gotta buy washing machines and all that shit. You gotta deal with tenants. Maybe they give you your money, maybe not. Crypto.com they're paying 20% for your stake, and when you stake with them. But it's only like promotional. The lowest I've seen it go is like 7 or 8%. So I could just leave this money here, and the higher the price of the token go, the more money I'm gonna make. So right now it's I probably get $100 a week right now if it stays at a quarter. If Crow Coin stay at a quarter, I can sell the rewards every week and collect $100 every week and just spend that shit on my bills. That's $400 a month coming in for free. Well, not for free, for the just for owning it and not selling it. But I think you gotta guarantee to lock it up for a year if you get that, if you do that. And that's what I bought the position for. Yeah, I understand the market goes up and down. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about longevity. It's a reason why I bought this and put so much money in it when I did. I spent about $12,000. This is the biggest position in my entire portfolio, right? So when we looking at this and we see that this says 100 billion supply, it's only 33 billion in circulation. You understand more of these tokens is going to come into the mix. But guess who just put all that money out to buy some of these tokens? If it runs up to $1, it's probably going to correct, right? That's why I got these extra tokens, these excess tokens. That's why you see 111,000 right here, because 11,000 of these I'm going to sell them. I'm telling you right now, this shit hit 50 cents. I'm selling these shits. I'm putting that money back into my buying power, and I'm gonna leave these 100,000 because I'm thinking about trying to get enough money to where I don't have to work no more. Right? That's what I'm thinking when I bought Crow. What if Crow make it somewhere and it's $4, $5 one day, and I'm getting all these goddamn reward points, and that shit paying me 12, 13, 1,400 a week from interest, right? And I don't have to work. I retire, right? How much it costs to buy me my freedom. Now, don't get it twisted. If they change that reward shit and they don't keep staking, I'm selling this shit. Right? I'm not stupid. It's the only reason I'm holding it is because of the staking. Right? And if it does run up to $1 too fast, I'm probably gonna sell it. I needed to cool off. It needed to stop. Because I'm telling you, this hype shit, when it's this hype beast right here, how it just keep going up and up and up, that's not good. That means it's gonna crash. Right? That's exactly what that means. When it going up crazy like that, it need to stop. This shit need to stop. I wish it would have stopped right here and went sideways for about 2 weeks and then made this next move up, because this is dangerous. This might come all the way back down here and it could potentially come all the way back right here. But remember, I was buying way over here somewhere, even lower than that, buying 10 cents. So it got a long way to come all the way back, which it possibly can do. But I'm thinking about longevity, and what I just saw from the White House is confirming everything I thought about this position. That it would slowly grow over time, be the baseline in my portfolio. I would make extreme multiples on it. The multiple would be going up extreme, and I could just cash in on the rewards every week, $100 a week. That pays light bills, everything free in the house. I don't gotta ever worry about that shit again. As long as the price stay above 25 cents. And then I don't have to worry about selling it and then taking that money and going to buy another investment and praying to God that that one goes up. Right? When you got one, all you need is one for real. Imagine if I'd have put everything I had into this one investment. It would have been the smartest thing ever, right? Hindsight is always 2020. But this is the magic, what I'm about to show you right here next. Watch this. That's just CRO coin. Look at the rest of these shits in my portfolio. This where you need to pay attention. Chainlink already doubled in price, right? So I sold half of the Chainlink I own and I put that in my buying power and I bought more other shit like Ondo. This one right here. Look at the price on this. This shit been going sideways for months. Right? Let's click on it. Let me show you. And this crypto is trying to tokenize the stock market and the bond market. I think I'm gonna make a lot of money in this one as well. Now it's gonna be a day when I come on this live stream and you're looking and this shit sitting at $3, $4. You're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? I don't know, maybe my mic is not working or something. Maybe it's a disconnect in the room, but they are partnered. They are invested. They are rocking with the big dogs. This play right here, what I'm showing on the screen, and look at how it's hibernating. Look at it. See how it's just going sideways? Let's go 3 months. Look at this. This was a good buy time. This is that when we dropped up when we had that B12 bomber or B2 whatever bomb over there. And that's what happened with the market. See how you got your chance right there to get in? When that bad news happened, boom, that was the bottom. And then it went up ever since. It might go up, the market fluctuates, but over time it's going up. So let's see the 6 month chart. Look at it. It's sideways like a motherfucker. This shit ain't moving. But again, when they get news, when look how much money I got in here. This ain't got nothing to do with Crow. This is his own separate market. Look at me. I'm basically even in the play. $25. But I see the breadcrumbs. I see the fucking breadcrumbs. They partner with BlackRock got interest in this place. The Trump investment firm got over a lot. I showed this. I did a live stream about this one too as well. And it's just doing nothing but going sideways. All eyes are on Crow right now. My eyes ain't on Crow because this one ain't made a move yet. So I need to be like, yo, okay, let me woo, get some more. I got 5,000. You guys been watching me. I had this, it was 2,000. Next thing you know, it's 2,200. Then it's 2,500. And I just keep buying because this is what the same thing over time, little by little, whoever watched my channel understands this. Okay. Little by little, over time, you just see me buying with throwaway money, with money that I'm gonna waste on beer or whatever, money that I'm gonna waste on all that other dumb shit. I start throwing it into these cryptos instead of in the trash. And then boom, it just happens one day. I wake up and the news is out, and I'm like, damn, I saw that shit coming. I don't know when they're gonna announce it or not, but I know for a fact I saw the dude standing with Donald Trump in the Oval White House. I said, yo, what the world am I looking at? Y'all can't tell me y'all not in there playing and plotting and trying to make something pop. 8 months later, boom. All right. I'm looking at the breadcrumbs for this company as well. All right. They're trying to tokenize the markets. When you start hearing them talk about the tokenization and they going live with these products, I think it's supposed to be some global Ondo product or something coming out. When that shit start going live and they get a cosign from who? What's going to happen? They're in a White House news press article. People on this app, right? They will lie or exaggerate what's reality, right? They would tell you something like, Ondo could go to $10. Very well, possibly could, right? Let's just use logic. If it's $1 right now, and these people just babbling, talking about it could go to $10, which it possibly definitely could if that much money start flowing in this damn thing. That's why you see Crow acting crazy because all that money flowing into Crow like madness. That's why you see the price going up so fast, which I don't like. I don't like when I see the price do that. That's I'd rather it go up slow and steady than to see what I'm seeing is it pisses me off. It make me want to sell it, but then I don't want to sell it because that ain't why I bought that particular one. Right. If Ondo, I'm selling this ASAP, right? I didn't buy this because I ain't staking this. This ain't giving me no staking rewards. Flowcoin give me a lot of staking rewards. That's why I stake it. This thing giving, I'm ready to sell this today. If this thing start doing what Crowcoin do, I'm selling this shit. But look at what I'm doing. I'm paying attention to the narrative. I got $5,000 in this play, right? It's at 96 cents, right? 96 cents. If it goes, let's just say it goes to $2. I just doubled my money, didn't I? And these people talking about $10. What if it goes to $3? Then I sell and take my 5,000 back. Now I got 10,000 free dollars, right? But what am I doing? How am I going to get there? With the throwaway money, right? With the throwaway money, that's what we going to use, and we going to slowly build this position out. I needed those 2 years of Flowcoin going sideways, really doing too much and nothing. That way I could accumulate all that time. I accumulate little by little to the point where when I get all these tokens, I don't remember even buying them because I'm just buying them little by little. That's how you win the game. That's how you win the game, man. You got to be consistent. And again, the one thing you're going to regret is that you didn't buy more. Every time I bought, bro, I should have bought more than I bought, right? Pay attention again. This is a good company. I'm looking at the breadcrumbs, right? This has got something to do with the tokenization of the stock market. Donald Trump is rocking with this. The White House putting these people in press articles and shit. I mean, what? It's just a matter of time, right? Use your time wisely. I'm trying to use my time wisely. Well, you guys been watching me, so you know this was at 2,000, 2,500, and then look, 5,000. Now I want it. I'm look at this shit going sideways. I fuck around and buy some more of this because I got money over here. I always got money in my buying power. I always want to make sure my buying power, $500. So I'm ready to buy more tokens, but I kind of wanted to go down some. I wanted to go like right. I wish it would go down to 60 cents. I'll buy a whole bunch. But people like, why would you buy when it go down? That's why I don't make no money. Because I ain't worried about the money. I'm worried about the ownership. The only reason I made all this money is because of how much ownership I got. That's it. If I'd have bought one time and never bought it again, I wouldn't have shit. It'd be like $100 over there. I'd be pissed. Right? Ownership is the key to wealth. You want to accumulate the asset. So I'm trying to accumulate more of this asset. Now, not only this one, Ondo, which is, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be watching this shit again. And this is what happens. Chrono's doing this thing. These are the ones I can sell whenever I want because this is the staking rewards. I could just sell these shits, take this free money. This free money, they just give it to me. Right? That's why I stake the Chronos. And the higher this price go, I swear to God, it's just ridiculous. So look, XRP. This is another investment that I got. Shit, I done beat this investment. I was buying this at 50 cent. You know, I had a bunch of it. I sold a lot of it when it went to $3. Well, $2 and some change. Now it's at $3. I don't care because I got this still in here. This is 8,000 sitting over here. So now you got Crow doing all these backflips. What happened when XRP start doing backflips? Right? What happened when Ondo start doing backflips? As we can all see, I'm still broke even in this one. This one ain't even. I wanted to go lower so I could buy more. Right? I'm still pretty much even with this one. Right? But I want to build this up. Maybe I could get 10,000 tokens. Right? If it take another year, who cares? Right? I know it's gonna happen like this. Right? So because I can see that these people are trying to tokenize the stock market and bond market and put all the assets on the tokenized ledger, and they partner with XRP. Man, this could be major for me, right? But I got Ondo, I got XRP, right? When XRP start going bananas, it's going to make the bag even go up even higher. Shiba Inu, this is my gambling play, right? I just play around with this. This is just a little bit of money in here. Chainlink, I doubled this already. I had about $5,000. I sold half because I doubled my money. I was buying around $13, and you see now it's doubled up. I like to do that when I double my money. I like to sell. Stella is another one that this is free, right? If it keep going down, I'm gonna start buying more. But it's hard for me to buy this, me personally, because I was buying it at 10 cent, right? I was buying it at 10 cent. Now it's at 38 cent. I don't want to buy it. But look how it never went back to 10 cent. It was at 10 cent for fucking a year and a half. And I accumulated like I had a lot of at Stella. I had like 10,000 of them. And then when it went up, I sold and took my money off the table. So I beat this investment. This is look, man. This one right here. You better pay attention. Because this one right here, and this I'm about to show you guys this. Look, I'm only up $600 in this play, but it was up a lot. Then it came back down. But look, I got 2,000 of these. I've been accumulating this, right? I'm just in accumulation phase right now. Average cost 325, and I'm looking at the price. It's coming to me. I done seen this price go up to $4.10 and all that. I didn't like buying up there. I never bought up there. I just watched it go up there. When it went up to $4 and something, I was up $2,000, $2,500. I'm good though, right? I'm trying to build ownership. I ain't worried about the price, yo. Because when this gets its turn, right? Because as you can see, the only thing moving is Crow. Right? That's the only thing moving. Look at the week in this. This is pretty much going sideways. It ain't going nowhere. It been going sideways. When this one start moving $5, $6, $7, $8, where the price gonna be? It's gonna push my portfolio up even higher. Right? How am I doing this? Consistency. I'm waiting to buy more of this right now. I got 2,000. It's a nice even number, right? But I'm saying to myself, yo, I need 2,500. So what am I want? I don't want to see this, right? I want it to go down, right? I hope this goes to fucking $2.50, right? I'm be begging for that shit, but it won't happen. But I've been accumulating, and I'm in the profit a little bit, but it's not. It's nothing. I don't care about that shit. I want it to go down. I hope it go down, right? Because why? Why am I talking about this one? They got an ETF they trying to put out for this one, right? They all the institutions like this that like this. The crypto markets fiends over this one. When the market start moving, this one moves it moves the strongest. It's very strong. It's a very strong crypto. As I've been watching this market, this thing right here moves. If Bitcoin go up 3%, this thing going up 10%. It's like they think that they call this the Solana killer, right? This is supposed to be a competitor of Solana. This one right here. All that Web3, all that. The narrative is there. Yeah. All of that. Money go up. Coin go up. This might go five. People keep saying $20. See how they do that outlandish shit? I ain't doing all that. I'm good. I'm not greedy. That's why I buy so much. So I don't gotta wait for it to go to $20. Everybody keeps saying, Oh, it could go to $20. Oh, whatever. It probably could. But it's at $3.56 right now. If this thing go to $10, I'm good. Right? Right? If it go to $10, I'm good. If it go to $5, I'm good. Depending on how much I'm able to accumulate. Right? And that's what I'm doing now. I stopped buying Crow. It's in banana zone. So I don't even gotta look at that shit no more. Right? Unless I plan on selling. I got $500 over here that I need to somehow get into this market. And I'm waiting to put it in things like this. See how my mind ain't even think about that Crow shit? I'm thinking about what's the next one? Where's the next move going? And I'm pointing out certain cryptos that got narratives behind them, right? They got narrative. The narrative behind them is this. That's what you're looking for, narratives. Okay. That's how I find it, the crypto narrative. I mean, the coin narrative, right? This one is gaming. This one might be this one could be a sleeper, right? It's a big time gaming coin. If the gaming market go insane, this is gonna go insane. Right? This is AI crypto. Notice how I don't really got that much money in there. I need to start building this out though. I can start building them out now that the rest of these is going berserk, right? Because Chronos is my biggest holding and it's just pushing. Look at this shit. You seen it when I logged. This shit is insane, man. It's just pumping. This is all hype. If you bought this right now, for you to double your money, right? This is why the power of investing, man. For you to double your money, you gotta wait until it go to um around 80 cents because it's close to 40 cents right now. You're gonna have to wait till it go to 80 cents for you to double your money one time. By the time it go to 80 cents, I'm gonna be there 8 times my money. See how the risk is fucked up when I'm talking about these things when they're cheaper on the cheaper end, and I'm like, yo, this is what I see, what I see. Right now we're looking at Ondo. It's at a price point of $1. Yo, man, anything under $1, I'm buying that shit. If it start breaking up above $1, I'm not buying no more. If it start breaking up above $1 and I didn't reach my goal, I just stop where I'm at. But I'm looking for this to go before I buy this again. I want to see it go up under 90 cents. If it do that, I'm gonna start buying. But Biz, you losing money. Fuck what you talking about. I'm gaining ownership. I'm getting more tokens for cheaper. Bitch, I hope this shit keep going down. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have 10,000 of these little hoes. And then when it run up to $2, $3, $4, I just made so much money I could sell. Right, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do with Ondo. I'm definitely selling it. I'm selling the hype like a motherfucker. When when the hype coming in this, I got 5,000 sellers. I mean, it's a good long term play, but I'm here for the hype, right? And this coin, that's why I bought it. The Crow coin, I might have no choice to sell that if it hit $1, and my stake will be up. Not that long. I'm gonna have some coins coming unstaked because I had them for stake for so long. My year period is up in a few days. Like I think 30 days, my year period be up. And they if I wanted to sell them, I could, but I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a good news we just heard. We're gonna see what happens with the market, but it's still going insane. But again, Ondo can push me up even higher, right? When this one start going berserk, Sui, I got Chainlink in my portfolio, right? How did you buy all of this shit, Biz? Slowly over time, accumulation. You can do it too, right? You can do it too. Look at this shit. What the hell is going on? It's insane, man. It's just crazy as fuck. I'm supposed to sleep. Let me see what y'all talk about in the chat. Now I ain't talking about that no more. We all got the idea what's going on. I'm telling you, just be patient. You know, who I'm looking at the chat now. Let me make sure I turn it down so I can see what y'all talking about. What up, Jonathan Thompson? We got a hood technician in here. Solo G, Cutting Edge, CC. I see y'all in here. Let me see if y'all got any questions. What about the XRP? Would $25 a week work on that as well? Yo, $25 a week is better than no dollars a week. And that's what be happening. We got to stay focused, man. Because again, 8 months, I came on this damn platform and I showed Crowcoin and I showed the dude in the White House and I said, yo, this is major. Then I did a separate live stream about Crowcoin showing you all the things they had to offer, all the entire platform. This is why I was buying. I wasn't buying because of this news. Right? I was buying because I saw major potential. The name was all over the Lakers. Every time you watch the Lakers play basketball, guess what you see? Crypto.com. Right there on the court. When you watch UFC, what do you see? Crypto.com. I've been talking about this for years, man. And like I said, from the day I showed that thing, it was 8 months ago, right? But I've been talking about this for 2 years. So imagine, right, if you was a person that listened to what I was talking about and you just put $25 a week, right? In 8 months, you know that's 32 weeks. You would have close to $2,400 right now off an $800 investment. And that's just in 8 months. Imagine if you did that for a year and a half, right? And you just did that a little bit at a time, just buying up, down, sideways. Don't give a fuck about none of that because all you need is this. And it's all of that don't even matter. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter if you bought it at 12 cent, 15 cent, 7 cent. It don't matter. It's at 40 cent right now, damn near almost. This is crazy, man. How am I supposed to go to sleep when I'm looking at this? Y'all watching this in real time. And they on here talking about biz. I think everybody should be listening to this channel. What do y'all think? I mean, this shit is insane. And when I be talking about this, it's like, no, look at this. It's moving $400 at a time. I love to see it. I love to see it. That means it's going berserk. I hope it comes down. I don't want to see this go so fast. It's just crazy looking at it like this. But again, that's just this one crypto. XRP, Ondo, Shiba Inu. Let me go back to that comment because I want to stick with y'all in the chat. Say, if it breaks out here, the next level is 50 cent. Yo, Al Dizzle, I'm gonna be that shit gonna be worth 50,000 if it go that high. Cut Ed said, "What up? You been in it? You damn right, Roberto Knight. Shout out to Roberto Knight. We been in that. What about XRP? 25 a week, yo, $25 a week of work on anything if that's all you could afford, right? But it had do not pick something that's crazy, right? Pick something with a narrative. The crypto market is all about narratives, right? The narrative is the tokenization of real world assets. I've been talking about this. Cardano, good one to hold. Ondo, good one to hold. Chainlink, good one to hold. Stellar, XRP. What else? It's a bunch of them. Well, not a bunch of them, but it's a few of them. Things like Avalanche, Solana, Ethereum. Boy, Ethereum not gonna get you the multiplier effect, right? They say, Biz, why you don't hold Bitcoin? Because this why I don't hold Bitcoin. This why I don't hold Bitcoin. Because of this. You see the money? The amount of multiplier I can make? I can make this in Bitcoin. Because again, Bitcoin 110,000. That bitch gotta go to 200,000 for you to double your money. 220,000. No, excuse me. Yeah, 220 for you to double your money. One time. What sense do that make? I use Bitcoin as a guide and I put all my money in these smaller tokens. That way it could go up, right? Crowcoin is going insane. It doesn't never move this fast, man. That shit going crazy. Crowcoin is the only one got my portfolio doing this madness. It's moving $1,500 in 10 seconds. Shit is crazy, boy. But I like to see it though, you know? These are what you want to position yourself in these other tokens. It's two tokens that I want to buy right now, and the third one, I ain't even gonna lie. I want to buy this AI OZ. I'm looking at this. I want to keep adding. And that's just because it's an AI play, right? And I think the AI narrative will start up as soon as this real world narrative is taking place. I think the AI narrative will definitely start up, right? And I think that's going to give me a bag. But that's why I'm focused on the main narrative. That's why you can see where my focus at based off the money, right? Based off the amount of money that I got in these tokens, you can see where my focus at, right? This shit, only reason Shiba Inu up here is because I sold half the chain link. But you can see it's just a gamble. If this run up, oh well. If it crash and go to hell, I don't care about that money. It's just sitting there, right? This is I want to sell this, right? I sold half once I double my money, right? But this chain link, I want to sell it. I can't wait to sell the rest of it. I hope it go to $50 and I'm out. If I see this thing hit $50, I'm selling all of it, right? Stella probably don't never sell this because I think that's a good play long term. Plus, I already took a lot of profit out of this. I made a lot of money on Stella too. Right? Sui. I'm selling all this. You see 500 Sui right here, but that's wrong. Let me show you my breakdown on this Sui coin. That's wrong. This is the real breakdown because I got 1,500 of them staked, right? But this Sui stake only take a day. That's why, and it's no percentage. It's like 1% or some dumb shit. But it's only take a day to unstake. That's why I staked it, just because it's only take a day. But this is how I got $7,000 in this play, right? If this goes to $6.50, I double my money. I might sell probably, might. I sell 1,000 tokens. Give me my money back. And then let it keep going. If it go to $10, oh well. I might sell the rest of it. Or sell half of the rest that I have. That's how you do it. Until this shit take off, I'm gonna keep buying a little bit at a time. I want to buy this, but the price is irritating me. It's kind of like making me wait because I wanted to look where it's at 350. My average price is 325. I wanted to come closer to me. I don't want to go to the price, but this is not bad for my portfolio because the market is moving now. Now Sui want to go up a little bit, right? So those cryptos right there, you want to pay attention to, man. This shit is crazy. I boom. This goes with my Shiba Inu. This is nothing. As you look, you can see the money I put in here is nothing. It's just go. If Shiba Inu go crazy, this one go crazy. This is like a sympathy play off Shiba Inu. So that ties to my Shiba Inu. So this is the earn wallet that I keep talking about with the staking in it. This where most of the stake at. See, these are the money that I got that's staking, that's viewing me, that's bringing me interest. So that's why you see me keep talking about the staking. This is in my earn wallet. This is where, damn, this shit wasn't nowhere near this high the other day. This shit is in my earn wallet. So I'm getting paid off of this money being staked. And yeah, that's that. And I think I need to buy some of these cryptos. Obviously not Crocoin because I did enough buying of that. That's why my portfolio looked dumb like that. But I think I want to buy Ondo and maybe Sui, man. Nah, man. I maybe want to buy this one. This one really ain't moving. See how it's red? I think I want to buy that AIOZ. I think I'm gonna just add a little bit. Maybe get it to 5,000 right here. You know what I'm saying? Even though this might not go up, but it might. But it might not. Sui and Ando and Chainlink and Stella and it's another one Cardano that you guys should pay attention to. These are all real world tokenizations. You want to follow the narrative, and I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time, right? Because of altcoin season. This shit is crazy. It's $2,000 gone in a matter of seconds. This is what you need to watch. This is how what happens when you invest. You see that money move crazy like that? That's crazy. That's because Sui going insane. So yeah, man, that's it. Roberto Nice got you on fire. Been in the market. Yo, Roberto. I've been in the market, man, and I've been telling everybody, man. Commando, what up, man? Burner account 5, talking about salute. Nvidia, Microsoft, those are good stocks. Those are a part of the Fat Magnificent Sevens, is whatever they say. What up, G Money? You see what it is, man. G Money was on the stream with me the other day. Yeah, you seen that shit. That shit tapped 70 racks live. Everybody saw it, right? And we running. And guys, that's just Crow Coin doing this. That's just one crypto that I got doing what you see. What happens when all of them shit start doing this, which is coming up because of altcoin season? The money that's in Bitcoin, that all them people made in Bitcoin, that money gonna start flowing out of Bitcoin, which you already seen happen, because Bitcoin was where? At 125. It came back down. It might take off again, but it ain't gonna trigger already. Altcoin season, in my opinion, is already started, and it's just about to happen, and people gonna see it, and it's gonna be quick. It ain't like Bitcoin. Bitcoin took a year to go up there. Altcoins take like 30 days, 60 days, and them bitches done. It done ran up so fast. So like that's what happens in the crypto market. It goes up so fast, so quick. It just ruins everything. It ain't that's not a good that's why people don't like the crypto market, man, because it moves too fast. Especially these altcoins, when they start moving, them shits don't stop. Them shits be on drugs, but it only lasts for like what 60 days and it's over. Then it crashed for 2 years. You be waiting to get back. You be pissed, right? I done seen it happen to me multiple times. Multiple times it happened to me that I watched the market go up and crash. I watch it happen all the time. So, what up, Mike in the building? Yeah, the RSI is getting too high. Yeah, it's over hot, bro. The market gonna crash, bro. I don't want it to crash, but I ain't tripping if it do. Right? And this is one of the major ones I've been talking about, man. And I just hope you guys are paying attention, man. And right now is not the time to be paying attention. It's the time to, well, buying, I mean, in my opinion. I think you should watch and see how this market move. And then think to yourself what you could do the next time. We are looking for bad news, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to see this good news bullshit. When you see bad news, right, and you see the market start crashing, and you see Crow selling off like a motherfucker, that's when I want that light bulb to go off in your head, and you say, "Yo, I'm about to buy some Crow. Why nobody else want to buy it?" And it's at the lows because but that thing what Donald Trump did the other day is still in effect. It ain't gonna stop right now. All you're seeing is hype. This is what you call hype right here. This ain't supposed to be happening. This is insane. This market gonna cool off. It could continue. It could possibly continue though. Like no bullshit. I seen this happen with this same crypto. It went from 10 cent to 90 cent. That's why I jumped in the train when I seen it back at 10 cent. I was like, bro, I'm in there. I'm buying that shit. That shit ain't happening again without me. It's about to happen again. It might go to $1, but it's definitely going, stay above 10 cent, in my opinion. I think it's definitely gonna do that. That's just my opinion. So I think my initial investment is safe. It's very safe. Plus, I been getting those crow rewards. So man, I want you guys to be encouraged. All right. I don't want to put this as me bragging or anything like that. It's beyond that with me. Right. I ain't tripping off none of that. This is not bragging. This is a small portfolio compared to the millions and millions of dollars these other people have. Right. I just want to be you to be encouraged because you guys watch me do this. The people that watch my channel, they watch me do this shit. I started this platform with $5,000, man. And look on the screen. And they say, and you got people come on here and say, oh, he buy Jordans and he buy Cartiers and he waste money. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, man. I can go buy a brand new car right now if I want with this, but that would be dumb. That would be fool's gold. To say, oh, so y'all good in the chat, man. Shout out to the 29 people in here. I want you guys to be encouraged because you can do this. Nobody's smarter than you. You just ain't paying attention to the right shit. When you start paying attention to the right stuff and you start looking, you could change your life, man. When I first started investing, I'm telling you, I had $2,500 and I got a $2,500 stimulus check from Corona, and I put all that shit in the market, and I ain't never looked back. And I done bought houses, I done bought my kids cars, and I done bought all type of stupid shit. And you could do this too, man. I got titles to my cars. They say, oh, let me explain this too. Somebody say, Biz, why you won't pay off your house? And I tell them and look them right in the face and say that's the dumbest shit I could do. And they like, what? Everybody want to pay the house off? Yeah, because everybody ain't smart like me. I listen to the rich people and I listen to their logic. The hell with what you think. Listen to the billionaire guy. He say, well, you pay your house off for? That's dead money. I say, what? I'm listening. He talking about dead money. So listen, guys, and it makes perfect sense if you think about it. My interest rate on my house is 2%, right? The interest rate right now is like 6%. Okay. That means my money is very inexpensive, right? It's very inexpensive for me to buy or pay my mortgage, right? If I took and put the money on my house, that would be destroying my net worth because I can just take that money. So listen, right? If my interest is only 2%, that means the money that I'm put in my house, I should put it somewhere else, right? Instead of having that equity sitting in my house, it should be sitting in a Bitcoin because the money is an opportunity cost, is what it's called, right? Because if say let's just use simple math. If my house costs $1,000 and I had mortgage payment and I was paying 2% interest on that $100,000, right? And I had $100,000 cash, and I said, you know what? I want to pay this damn house off. Well, that's not a wise thing because why? I could take that same 100,000 and put it in this the S&P 500, which gives me a 9% return on my money, right? So that $100,000 is sitting in the S&P would pay me. I would make more money than the 2% that I lose. You get it? So, but now you don't want to find an investment that only gonna bring you 2% because then you fucked. You know what I'm saying? It's just each situation. My situation is totally different. My interest rate is 2%. It's the fool for me to pay this house off. Because if I ever take the money out, I'm never gonna get 2% ever again. It would be foolish. I would just keep this payment the way it is and take that money and put it in a different investment and make way more money back than what I would have just by sitting in my home. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do, right? So rich people, they borrow, they don't want to pay that money off. They would rather have that money elsewhere working for them, so they don't lose money. It's like opportunity cost, you know. I heard someone say before, if you put money in the S&P is supposed to average, I think, between 9 and 12% a year. That you're supposed to average on the S&P. That's what they say. I don't know, but that's what they say. So if you took the money that you were going to pay your house off with, instead of paying your house off, you just put that money in the S&P. You get something called compounding interest because that 9%, and then next year, and then the year after that, and the year after that, it's just start compounding. You know what I'm saying? And that money that you would have put in your house, it couldn't be doing that for you if you took that money and paid your home off. If that makes any sense. So that's the reason why I would never pay my house off, because my interest rate is fucking all-time lows, historic lows, 2%. It would be a fool. I would never pay this house off ever. See, the interest rate right now is 6-7%. The fuck? If I did that shit, man, that would be stupid, man. Only way is if I was filthy rich, then I would do it, and then I would probably want to rent the house out after I did that too. That way, it would be a straight up revenue generating if I paid it off. So you don't want to always pay your house off. You know, you lose money when you do that, because that money could be working for you somewhere else. You know, that's what rich people do, man. It makes sense. Think about it. But you need to don't just put the money in the bank, because now you lose money. If you just leave it in the bank, you lost money, because inflation is 2% a year too. So the money that's tied up in that 2% loan is dead money. It's like dead money. Yeah, it'll cost me 2% interest. But if I could take that money and put it somewhere else and make 10%, or put it in an asset like Bitcoin, and Bitcoin bringing back 100%. You know, it bringing back stupid numbers on your money every year. What sense do it make to pay the house off? If that you get it? I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's perfect logic what I'm saying. And that's just my situation because of my interest rate on my house. I got a lot of dead money right there. I don't need to pay it off. It would be stupid in my situation, but everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? What up, Machine Fit? So I appreciate everyone that come in here. It's 32 of y'all in here. So out of the 32, man, I just hope it's 10 people that bought some Crow coin when Biz was on here talking about it. For the 2 years I've been talking about it, if you would have just put $25 a week, you would have ended up putting $800 in here. And that $800 would be worth $2,400 today. And that something is more than what you had, right? And then if you saw that happen, guess what you would do the next time? That $25 a week shit out the window. Now you're gonna start turning into bids. You're gonna be like, man, I'm putting $100 a week in this shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna put this much in there, because you're gonna see it for yourself. Once I seen it, I couldn't unsee it. Once I saw that shit, I couldn't unsee it. And I've been hitting these motherfuckers out the park, left and right. Bang, bang, bang. Ondo is my next one, or I don't know in which order, but I'm accumulating these tokens right now for the same type of reaction that's going on with Crow. Right now, Crow got the news. Ondo will have the news eventually. It would be Ondo's turn. Why? Because the partnerships, because of the way they're positioned, they're lining themselves up for that news to do this. And then guess what's going to happen? You're gonna come on here one day, that account gonna say well over $100,000, and you're gonna be looking like, holy shit, because you saw it happen. You watched it happen. The most powerful channel in this sector is right here, but they don't hear me though. They don't hear me though, man. Hey, if anybody want to get involved that ain't been involved, it's a link at the top of the chat. It take you right to crypto.com. You can sign up and just watch it. Don't run into the shit. You don't know what you're doing. Just watch it. Right? It's a reason why I don't come on here every day. I've been accumulating. Can you not see my portfolio? The numbers going up. I've been telling everybody that follows me to accumulate. I've been accumulating. I'm steady accumulating these other tokens. I ain't buying no more Crow right now. Shit, I already done bought that shit. I got a lot of money in there. Let that money work. But I'm accumulating these other tokens because they gonna have their turn too. Then I'm gonna be sitting over 100 bands over here. What I'm supposed to go do? I know, go buy a Ferrari. Hell no. Just keep doing what I've been doing, and grow that bag. I might go get a car though. Shit. Not no Ferrari though. Maybe an old school or something. Some slight. 15,000. Something like that. No, I can't do that because my daughter need a car. So do you think my daughter gonna get a car now? Who thinks my daughter gonna get a car? And somebody raise their hand if you think my daughter gonna get a car when she turn 18. She gonna have a nice car because of her daddy. Who think that? I do, right? She gonna have a title paid off because of her daddy. You could do this, man. I believe in you. You could do this. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay grounded. You gotta stay unwavered. You gotta focus on ownership. Don't worry about the money. Watch your money burn in hell. You go to the casino and do it all the time. So watch it burn in a project that you know that got ties, that you know got a narrative behind it. Watch your money burn in something like that. Then to go to the casino and watch it burn and they take your money and you go home. If you start buying Ondo Finance today, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling nobody what to do. And it was 96 cents and it went to 10 cents and you lost $3,000. So what? You were gonna lose it anyway. What if it goes to $5 with the narratives and the things behind this once it's Ondo's turn? Because they all gonna have a turn. And then meme season kick off. Then what? You gonna watch the fireworks. Why are you watching? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a link at the top of the chat. You get your own account. What are you doing? The Migo at my job, home came running up to me. Like, yo, how do I sell it? How do I sell it? When Migo put in $3,000, man. His shit was like 12,000. He came running to me when he see me. He was like, yo, how I sell it? How I sell it? How I sell it? That's all he wanted to do was get the little 12,000. Boy, I was so happy to help him, man, sell it. And he was just smiling. He was like, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm like, hey, man, you the one did it. You talking about thank me. You did it, bruh. Do you know how many people I be telling to buy this shit, they don't buy it? And then they look at me like, yo, how you get all that? I'm like, bruh, y'all is crazy. Y'all ain't paying attention. That's why. Don't focus on the money, yo. Focus on ownership. The money will come. I was focused on ownership. That's it. That's what I'm focused on now. I'm telling you guys, look how many tokens I got. I'm not telling you, look how much money. I'm telling you, look how many tokens I got, yo. I need to get 10,000 of this. I need to get 5,000 of that. That's how my brain work, right? And then I don't care. I hope the market go red so I could get to those goals of ownership because I know, I don't know for sure or certain, but I've been following these damn breadcrumbs. Like I did with the Moderna. When I bought Moderna, I followed breadcrumbs. When I bought CleanSpark, I followed breadcrumbs. I told everybody to buy Palantir. I want somebody to go look at Palantir's stock price right now. And I was telling people to buy it at $9, $12. But look at Palantir's stock price right now. Right? SoFi Bank. I was telling people to buy it at $5. Who's paying attention? Or you want to worry about biz and talk crazy? Man, you better watch your mouth talking about me. You better watch your mouth talking about me. Worried about the wrong shit, boy. All that talking, all that yapping. See the screen? All them super chats, all that bullshit. Can you see the screen? Look at this. This is what I'm talking about right here. I invested in CRO. I'm up $4,600. Shout out to you, Biz. Shout out to you for listening, man. I appreciate you for listening. I appreciate you for doing what you were supposed to do and staying down for the come up. Because you just came up. No doubt. And you cannot unsee what you're seeing. Position yourself. Yo, Ondo Finance got a good narrative behind it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. The tokenization of real world assets is the narrative, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the guy. That's the fucking narrative. And they also applying for Ondo or ETF. And then Sui is another one that got the headlines, guys. Stella, Cardano, these companies, these cryptocurrencies got the narrative. Go with the trend until the trend is over. The trend right now is cryptocurrency. Remember I was in the stock market? I ain't in the stock market at all right now. I ain't fuck the stock market in my opinion. Y'all can have that shit. I'm over here getting this money, right? Let me get this. Let me get this out of here real quick. I'll go back to the stock market when it's stock market time. Right now it's cryptocurrency time. You know, so I appreciate that. Yo, bruh, Carlos, you see what he say? This is my only regret right now to this day that I didn't buy more and I was buying like a motherfucker. And people say, yo, you put what? Damn, you put all that in there? I'm like, hell yeah. I need to put more in this motherfucker. My only regret is that I didn't, but I kept doing it. I mean, I can't be greedy. I be thankful, you know? I did it though. And that's why I get the reward. And you will see when it's Ando's turn, when it's Sui's turn, when it's all these other cryptos you see in my portfolio and they all have their moment, and my portfolio sitting at 150, 160,000. You know what these motherfuckers gonna be doing this app? Still talking about biz. Ain't no one of them gonna try to put any effort into making any money. These motherfuckers is crazy on this app, yo. And guys, this is passive money. I didn't have to sweat. None of that. This should irritate you. You should feel offended because this is what's been going on your entire life. Okay? This type of shit is what's been going on your entire life. You just ain't been paying attention. They've been making money like this your entire life, yo. That's what they've been doing, yo. That's what they do. And they make millions and millions of dollars while we watch BET, yo. What's up with that? What's up with that, yo? While we watching all these movies and shit. We know, bruh, I know Friday, line for line, I've seen that movie so many times. So, what do I get from watching that and taking in that in my brain to where I know every fucking phrase that all the actors about to say? I could quote them. When I watch the movie, I could just say what they about to say. How? What do I get from that? How is it possible for me to do that and be entertained that to the point of that and I ain't made a dollar? Why can't I take that same energy that I know every lyric on all these rap songs and just look for an opportunity to change my life? Man, I be preaching to the choir, man. I want you guys to win. I'm telling you. Cause you know what? You know what's my biggest problem? Let me tell you my biggest problem. I share this with you guys on the internet because y'all on the internet, right? When I'm looking to show this to somebody in real life, I gotta watch myself. I gotta be paying attention to who I send this to. Because guess what's gonna happen? Jealousy, hate, envy. They already got that on this app. I ain't tripping off these clowns. The jealousy, the hate, the envy is coming in real life. And the whole time I was telling everybody they stupid. They wasn't listening. Because they know every thing that happened with young Dolph case though. Ain't made a dollar, but they'll argue with you about it. Yo, this what they've been doing the entire time, yo. Your entire life they've been doing this. With all the companies you looking around, they done did this with. Amazon, Facebook, Meta. How do you want to act? Square. What else? Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, A&D. They've been doing this behind your back the entire time, yo. And you've been bullshitting, watching dumb shit. Could have made millions. And that ain't no exaggeration. You could have made millions. Yo, this the key. All right. I listened to this old rich dude. He said, the hardest money to make is the first 100,000. He said, once you make 100,000, you can take your foot off the gas and become easy after that, is what he said. That's what he said. Right. We about to see. We about to see what he talking about. It makes sense though, because once you got that kind of money and start investing in shit and that shit go up, you start making so much money. It's just crazy. Yo, pay attention, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. I gave y'all a couple hours, maybe an hour and some change, hour and 30 minutes. I hope you guys are motivated, right? And I hope you paying attention. And remember, Biz said we waiting for bad news. I want the worst of the worst. I need the worst news possible so people could start acting like babies and get scared and start selling everything. I need them to make money so they can get the fuck out of the way so I could buy more. I want to buy more. I don't want this market to go up. I need it to go down so I could keep buying more. When it start going up, I can't buy no more because it's now time to sell, right? But the stuff I'm buying, I can still buy it. I'm not buying no more CRO unless that bitch crash. Then I'll buy some more. But man, what up, Ballhead Wayne? Appreciate you green team in this thing, man. Shout out to Ballhead Wayne, members on both of the channels, man. Salute to you. But man, listen, man, I'm about to take myself to bed. Probably not. I probably just look at this market today because this is insane. I think I made like 20 some thousand in 3 days. This shit is nuts. But hey, what I get for being patient, being convicted, being focused, not letting nothing sway me, not listening to the news, paying attention to all the bullshit going on with Trump and everything. That's what I get from that. Maybe you should do the same shit. It only take a little bit of time. I don't even look at this shit every day. I look at it some days though. At least every other day I do. Like when this shit was happening, I didn't even know. I was like, yo, what the fuck going on? I was looking at I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I opened up my thing and everything was still the same. I was like, yo, something ain't right. And I seen CRO. I said, oh my God. And that's the one that really want to go up. And that's the one I had the most money in. I had the most money in CRO, man. And that's the one that want to act up. I can't wait till these other ones start acting up. And they will. It's just a matter of time. Look at this. Shh. I'm up 10,000 on 3 wallets. Shout out to Ballhead Wayne. Shout out to Ballhead Wayne. Yo, this what I'm talking about. What other channel are you seeing any of this type of shit coming across? And guess what, guys? It's only 33 people in here. Yo, this what Biz be talking about, yo. It's only 33 people in here. It's only 33 people in here. Think about that shit. When I get to turning up and we get to going crazy, it'd be 200, 300 people in the chat, man. Mm, mm, mm. Bruh, I rest my case, man. Appreciate the 33 that's in here. You guys are the winners. If anybody's not got a crypto wallet, it's a link at the top of the chat. It is send you to crypto.com, one of the most secure platforms there is. Okay. That's where you want, that's where I use. Yeah, buddy. Don't rush into it though. Just watch. Set up the account and just look and see what's going on. Man, that shit crazy. Our people don't listen to what's important, and it's sad. Yo, Willie B, sir, you are 1000% right, man. Bro, you guys know that I've been faithfully coming on this platform talking about these cryptocurrencies, talking about these ones. And look at what's happening. Watch Ando, and watch what happened. And these same knuckleheads gonna be talking about biz. My shit gonna say 140,000. Biz what, motherfucker? What you want? Biz. These people is crazy. And they think they winning some shit. When I could turn around and look and I made 20 bands in 3 days. I think somebody need to pay attention to what I'm saying, not what they saying. But hey, it is what it is, man. I told y'all this is one of the most, it is the powerfulest channel in this platform because you can literally change your life. Like, no bullshit. You know, imagine somebody buying $25 a week since I started talking about it for 2 years. Mm, mm. But hey, watch Ando, watch Sui, watch Stella, watch Cardano. Watch what happens to these cryptocurrencies. Watch. It's about to happen too. I told you guys this shit was gonna happen. What I told what I told you we was waiting for. We waiting for Ethereum to crack 4100. I said when Ethereum cracked 4100, this shit is about to be over with. It's about to be on and popping. Ethereum is still above 4100. It then broke all-time highs. It's about to start making new all-time highs. It's going to trigger altcoin season. Altcoin season has already been triggered, in my opinion. It's about to get ugly out here. These low cap coins is about to start going insane because all that money that's in Bitcoin gonna start coming out of Bitcoin, flowing into all these other assets. I say this shit every time I go live. How many people can hear me say this shit? All right, I'm buying, and I'm gonna keep buying, and I hope it's some bad news in the morning. But yeah, man, $100 a month, facts. It could have did it for you. $100 a month would have did it for you. Shout out to you, Biz. Crypto. Let me see. Shout out to you, Biz. Crypto is only for a select few. Only 6.8% of the whole world population is invested in cryptocurrency. Bro, Father, Father Nancy, I don't want to say your name wrong. Bro, you are 1000% right. This is why we're going to be rich. You just can't see it right now. But that what he's typing, 6% of the population. What happens when it's 15% of the population? Let that sink in. What happens when it's 25% of the population? And then what happens when you can't do nothing without crypto, like the internet? When it's 100% of the population, except for the Amish people using the internet. Where the price gonna be at then? And what you gonna be doing? And your kids gonna be mad as hell at your ass that you ain't buying none of this shit. They gonna be like, yo, my daddy fucking crazy. My mama fucking crazy. Why y'all ain't buying none of this shit? That's what they gonna say. Hey man, it's a beautiful day to be alive. And I want to say this too, man. Guys, man, make sure you love your family, man. Love them real good too, man. You gotta focus on that because something today messed my mood up and it made me feel a certain type of way. It's this lady that work at my job, right? And I don't see her that much because she be on different job locations and stuff, but I seen her today. And I was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. You know what she told me? She said, I just had surgery. I was like, damn. She said, yeah, I had surgery in my brain. I said, what? She said, yeah, I've been out for 3 years. I said, 3 years? I know I ain't seen you in a while, but I see you today. What's going on? She said she was at work one day and then went on vacation. And she went on vacation and passed out while she was on vacation from work. And they took her to the hospital and they found cancer in her brain. And they had to operate on her. And she said she lost her car. She lost her house. She said she lost everything. And I just stopped. And I just felt so bad. I didn't know what to say. Because I said to myself, I said, so well, I said to her, I said, so you telling me you was perfectly fine, nothing was wrong, and you just passed out and it was over and you lost everything? And she was like, yeah, lost everything, man. In a split second. They found cancer in her brain. And then they operated. And she said they cut the cancer out. She's back at work. I seen her at work. But she lost everything. Her car, her credit. She told me her credit is all jacked up. And I was just looking at the woman and I was like, man, I wish I was rich. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I wish I was rich. God gonna give me that money, yo. Because at that moment, when she was talking to me, if I had it, I'd have changed her life right then and there. When she said she lost her house and her car and shit like that, that shit fucked me up. I was like, yo, so you just went to work and you was fine and you went on vacation. While you was on vacation from work, you gotta be joking me right now. And I said, you lost everything? She said, yeah, I wanted to get a lady a car. I wanted to give her a car, man, but I ain't rich yet. Or I would have gave that woman she would have got a car today. If I was rich, she'd have got a car for me today. Yo, man, love your family. You never know what'll happen. This is why I do this right here. Because I'm not using her situation to talk about investing, but if she was invested, she probably would have had a little nest egg that probably would have kept her sustained. Nobody's gonna care for you, man. When something happened to you, man, don't nobody care. Only your family gonna care. If they care. You gotta cherish these moments, man. Cause all of this shit could be gone in the blink of an eye. This is why you gotta set yourself up for stuff like that. But it is what it is, man. If I was rich, that woman would have got a car today. Right? I don't got it like that though. I felt so bad. I was ready to I was like, yo, man, I want to do something for this lady. I want to buy her a car. That's what came in my head. When she said that shit, I was like, yo, man. And I just was like, man, I wish I had it to where I could just buy this woman a car right now today. That's what I wanted to do, you know? But she is good. She's at work, and you never know, man. I might be in a position to do that one day for her. I might pull up on her one day and give her keys to a car and say, "Man, I feel bad for you, and I hope everything works out for you." Make sure you care about your family, man. That's why I do what I do, because I never know when something happened to me. Something can happen to you any 5 minutes, and I never know when something happened to me, and I want to make sure my kids is straight, at least decent. That's why I do this. Shout out to Miss Thorough. I see Miss Thorough pull up on me on the late night with a $20 support. I appreciate you so much, Miss Thorough. Miss Thorough, it's working, man. There's people in this chat, man. Miss Thorough, they said they done made 10,000. Miss Thorough, they said they done made 4,600. They said they making money over here, Miss Thorough. I appreciate you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, Miss Thorough. Thank you so much. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do, boy. There's people over here making money, boy, and I'm so grateful for the platform. Shout out to Kwame Brown for giving me this platform, man, for giving me a chance to talk to the people, and the fact that it's working and I am changes people's lives, man. I appreciate this platform. I really do. And shout out to y'all for listening. But I'm about to get out of here and go lay it down. I appreciate y'all. Y'all better pay attention to what Biz is talking about. Because Biz ain't no fucking play toy with this shit right here, man. I am really trying to get rich because I want to do stuff for people like that. Like I would have gave that woman a car, man. I'm telling you. She would have got a car today and wouldn't even have known it because I just felt like so bad. I felt so like it's unfair. She was on vacation from work and got sick. That's just unfair. And I'm like, yo, so what happened with the car? She was like, yeah, well, they told my sister after 3 months they had to repo it. I was like, yo, but they didn't know you was in the hospital. And then that's when it hit me like, yo, don't nobody give a fuck about you, yo. Then nobody told you what you was going through. They couldn't stop the payment. They couldn't do nothing. They had to repo it. She said, my credit is messed up right now. Man, I was just feeling like shit. I was like, yo, I want to fix this for her. Telling you, man, that's the type of person I am. But I ain't rich yet. It's coming though. Cause she would have got blessed today. I'd have bought that woman a car today. I would have told her, what you doing after work? We about to fix this. I feel good doing stuff like that for people if I could afford to. It is what it is, man. I really be Julio Jones in this thing, man. Shout out to Julio in this thing, man. Julio Jones in this thing, man. What up, man? Julio Jones Mahomes. The Niners about to win. Yeah, Miss Dora, that was bad when I heard her today. She said she went to work. She was perfectly fine. She went on vacation. While she was on vacation, she passed out and they rushed her to the hospital and they found cancer in her brain and they had to operate immediately and get the cancer out of her head. She said it took her 3 years to recover. And in my head, I was just like, yo, why you ain't got disability? Nothing? Could nothing help? None of this shit? Man, come on, man. She said she lost everything. Yep. That's what she said. She said she lost everything, Miss Throw. I was crushed. I was crushed. I was like, yo, I was like, that's not fair, man. Like, that's not fair, man. That's not fair at all, man. And but she said, that's life. And then she was like, I got a different outlook on life. And I was asking her, I was like, so what happened? She was like, I don't know. She said, I don't remember none of it. I was like, what? She said, yeah, I know. I was just walking on the beach. She said the people had to tell her she just passed out. And they rushed her and did brain surgery. She said she couldn't talk for like 6 months. She could hear and see, but she couldn't talk. She said she felt like her neck was going to choke her. She couldn't breathe from the tube being put down her neck. She showed me pictures of her in the hospital and stuff. I was like, damn. And then I just sat there and thought, man, yo, man, life is crazy. Some people got it bad out here, man. We take life for granted, and we all do it. That was a wake up call, man, and it made me want to help her. And I think I am going to help her when I get a chance. If this goes the way I think it's going to go, I'm gonna help that woman. Watch. She don't even know it. It's just because she was always nice to me, when she was working there, she's always nice. She's always cool. Always want to talk, give tell me about her kids and her family and stuff like that. She's a nice woman. But I didn't see her in a while, and I saw her today, and I was like, "Hey, how you been? I ain't seen you in a long time." And she told me what happened, and she was like, she was like, "I just now got back to work like 2 weeks ago." I was like, "What?" I was like, "So you went through all of that?" She was like, "Yeah." She said it was so bad that they couldn't even move her. Like she went on vacation and she was in the hospital where she was on vacation. She said she stayed in the hospital for over a year. I was like, I was at the place you went to vacation. She said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh my God. Oh my God." I couldn't believe it. Yep. But I'm gonna do something for her if I get a chance. If I get it, if this goes the way it's supposed to go, I'm gonna look out for that woman. That's just me though. Miss Thor with another $10. It said prayers for her. Yes, ma'am. I told her I was gonna pray for her when I saw her. It say, you know what Michael Jackson said, they don't really care about us. Bruh, Julio, think about it, bruh. She was working fine. She had a Mustang. She like a light blue Mustang and shit. I seen her, bruh. She was driving to work, everything fine. Got a house, all that. Good. Coming to work, chilling. And then she go on vacation and end up with cancer and brain surgery? That is insane. I'm talking about wow. I was like flabbergasted with that. And they took her car, bro. They took her car from her and her house because she missed payments because she couldn't work. That shit crazy, boy. But shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that made money investing in CRO. Um you guys know what it is, man. We gonna keep it moving. And I appreciate every one of y'all, man. And I hope that you guys paying attention. And I hope you guys ain't taking this for granted, man. Cause you could change your life. And I ain't even playing. So just take your time, watch the market, don't rush into anything. All right. Crow has been on fire. I'm not saying it can't keep going up, but the higher it go up, the more risky it is. Okay. I ain't gonna say it can't keep going up, but man, oh man. And yeah, man, pay attention to all the other stuff I was talking about. You could mess around and make some money. But other than that, man, salute to y'all, salute to the chat. I appreciate y'all. Yes, ma'am. Crow to the moon. Crow to the moon. It's going nuts, man. I appreciate all y'all pulling up. Pay attention. We looking for bad news. That way we can stop buying. All right. Shout out to y'all, man. See y'all in the next one. Salute.